Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. It's kind of a frigged up, messed up situation to get killed at your grandmother's funeral procession. You know, that's the kind of world we're living in, though. And as you know, one of my subscribers says, Jamaica, the land of hood and slaughter. You know, Jamaica is the land of wood and water. But anyhow, I know that we have said this evening. So there's an update to the story that we posted before, and here is the update. According to the Observer, or should I say, according to the Gleaner, and give the Gleaner their credit, the family of 11-year-old Ananda Dean. If you were around a decade or so ago, you remember the Ananda Dean story, whose rape and murder had sparked national outrage. They are reliving that agony again after her 27-year-old sister, Shanice, was now killed at a funeral on Tuesday. Gunmen struck early in the afternoon at the Meadowrest Memorial Park in Spanish Town, killing 2 members of a funeral party and injuring 2 others. The man who was killed has still not been identified. The devastated stepfather, who was visibly in shock and unable to maintain his composure, described hearing the shots and how he ran for cover. He said that Shanice was just not so fortunate. Everybody run for cover. Shanice pick up gunshot. So if this is her stepfather and that is his mom, that makes that her step-grandmother. Imagine me come here to bury my mother and now them kill my daughter. This is not normal. We just celebrate her birthday recently, the stepfather said, while clutching a handbag that belonged to her. The incident occurred just as the funeral party was getting ready to depart. That means that the funeral done. Body has been laid to rest at the cemetery, and they were getting ready to exit to leave the place when gunmen roll up. Traveling in a dark blue Honda Odyssey with tinted windows, gunmen drove into the memorial park and opened fire on the group of persons who were about to board a white Toyota Voxy van and had transported attendees to the cemetery. A licensed firearm holder who was in the vicinity at the time reportedly challenged the gunmen by returning fire. That caused the attackers to flee. You know, we keep on saying this. Arm the people, revamp the FPL, the FLA rather, the Firearm Licensing Authority. Revamp the Firearm Licensing Authority and arm good law-abiding tax-paying citizens. Make the process easier for them to get their firearms, and so on and so forth, so that the people can also be a part of helping to protect themselves. We've been saying that for the longest, because gunman are going to have gun. So there's no point in restricting citizens who want it but can't get it because they have to fill out paperwork and then they have to go through one long rigmarole of process to get their firearm. As you can see or hear here, it was a licensed firearm person who was in attendance that actually returned fire, and that caused the gunmen to flee. Imagine if that person wasn't there and these gunmen decided to take it one step further. Come out of the vehicle, the Voxy, come out of the vehicle they were traveling in, shoot up everybody, and then leave. We would have probably seen more deaths. 4 persons were found suffering from gunshot wounds after the firefight subsided, and they were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where Shanice and another man succumbed to their injuries. 11-year-old Ananda was abducted and murdered in 2008. Them time that me never even start the SouFLoTV yet. Was abducted and murdered in 2008. The police search and notification campaign Ananda Alert was named after her, actually. Wow! So now when you hear them say Ananda alert, it was because of this little girl from 2008. God, man. And now our sister come suffer this kind of fate. Tuesday incident had vendors and funeral attendees scrambling for cover as multiple rounds were reported to have been discharged. Whole heap of gunshot fire out there, one eyewitness said. Crime scene detectives have said that they have recovered over 20 spent shell casings. That mean the man them well shoot up the place, my friend. And on a 1, 2, 3, 4 gunshot bust out there. So you could imagine how people were running. I want you to just do the sound with your own mouth. Pop, 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 pop. I'm still not reached 20 yet, you know. I still haven't reached 20 yet. So imagine what fearful scene that was. Senior Superintendent Howard Chambers, commander of the St. Catherine North Police Division, who visited the crime scene, acknowledged that the gunmen were on a killing mission that particular day. They come there specifically to kill somebody. The shooters came for a specific person in the gathering, is what he told the Gleaner, and what they have also told other outlets of news as well, who have carried the story. Meanwhile, some persons who attended other funerals at Meadowrest, they expressed severe concerns about the lack of adequate security at the burial ground. Because enough time funeral get shot up over there and people get shot. And people have to run regular for duck gunshot over there. An earlier version of this story misidentified Shanice Dean's stepfather as Richard Dean, her biological dad, and also the father of Ananda. The man quoted in this story is actually her stepfather, and we apologize for that error, is what the Gleaner says. See, this is why I said before, any news media that we take our news from, some people have said, SouFLo, get the real Shreps man from the street. After me not there Jamaica, I'm not there on the road like that. And this is social media where everybody claim to know everything. So since I'm not into the people and business like that, I take the news from when the news is reported, and then I give my own opinion on what is happening there and what can be done to make things better. Now let me tell you this. I'm giving you a good example here. You're not rolling up to any funeral in the United States of America where I live, and I pretty much go through and live in all of these southern states where guns are okay, right? As long as you don't have a criminal record, you can legally get your firearm. And in some of these states, you even can carry it outright so everybody can see it. It's called open carry. Here's the thing. When you roll up, expect to be challenged. And I know some people are going to say, yeah, but gunman the other day targeted a black neighborhood and ran inside and killed 10 people. All right. There was somebody there that challenged him, but that somebody got killed too. And this gunman was on a killing mission, and him did have on body armor and all that. But I'm just saying, the chances of you rolling up and not getting caught up in a gunfight are slim to none. In other words, I will keep on reiterating, fix up the FLA, allow the people easier access to weapons, and even establish weapons training for citizens. That way, because soldier cannot be everywhere, and they're already short-staffed across the island of Jamaica. So most of the time where police presence is supposed to be, it's not there. Especially in these volatile areas where we keep hearing the same type of incidents happening over and over again, right? So that's one of the things that can be done to make things better, to put the people them in a position to where they too can be active in their own defense. May I tell you right now, 20 gunshot bust off out there, or 20 spent shell casings found, probably more than 20 gunshots bust off. Them just find 20 spent shell casing, because if some revolver did a bust out there too, then them gone with them the spent shell casings. So we know that at least 20 gunshots were fired at these people. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the licensed firearm holder that was there to return fire, we would have heard of more deaths. They probably would have exited the vehicle and approached the exact person who they came to kill and complete the mission. I have one advice for that person there. Go find police and soldier and itch up under them tight here, and whatever measures they have in place for you to save your life. If you're not a gunslinger yourself, you better take it. Unless you know something that I don't know. Wink wink. You don't know what I mean. Alright? We're gonna leave this one here so right now still. Again, to imagine that this is actually the sister of Ananda Dean, who the Ananda Alert was actually established and named after. This is something else. Wow. Is all I can say is wow. Want to feel go on here, so. Remember in the earlier video they said they believe that this is a gang feud and this is also stemming from a reprisal. So put your one-on-one together and talk to me in the comment section below. I don't claim to know the inside details of anybody's gangster business. I just report them thing and give my opinions on how we can make this better. Catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace. It's Eat Good TV, y'all. If you like Jamaican food but you're struggling to cook it the right way, then here's a channel that gives it to you step by step. You are guaranteed to be able to cook Jamaican food like a real Jamaican from this channel called Eat Good TV. Go over to Eat Good TV, hit that subscribe button, and try cooking one of those meals. She is real calm about how she does her stuff, and she makes sure that you get all the ingredients right. Eat Good TV. Hit that subscribe button over there and tell them SouFLoTV sent you. I've cooked a couple of meals off of Eat Good TV. Not because I can't cook Jamaican food, because I am a Jamaican myself, but because sometimes I like to see something that I like cooked a different way. So nobody tell the lady that she can't cook because that is not how you cook it. We all cook it different way. Just go to Eat Good TV, hit that subscribe button, and tell her I sent you. Alright, listen, so you started a business, right? Whether it's a brick and mortar business or a business online. How is your business doing? Is it doing well? Do you need promotions? You cannot afford to start a business and not do promotions. Promotions is what it's all about. Some people have a big budget. That way they can spend a whole lot of money on these huge platforms. MSNBC, NBC, CNN, all those. Your budget might not be that. Those are million-dollar budgets. At the same time, you can still reach a demographic of people that might be interested in your business. And how do you do that? You do that by piggybacking on one of these channels that the core audience of that channel is also the type of people you are trying to reach with your business. It works, okay? Hook up, give me a call, or shoot me an email and let's get your promo going right now. I don't care what business it is. I can send people to you. Now, before we go, let me say this. I am not guaranteeing you a certain amount of subscribers. You are the one that will have to, or I'm not guaranteeing you a certain amount of people that will come. You are the one that has to continue to push your business. Okay, with you promoting your business yourself and me promoting your business for you, there's no way you can't win. So give me a call right now or shoot me an email and let's work this out. I have a promotion special going on right now. Pretty much anybody can afford this, okay? It is more than half of what I normally do things for. Get in on a deal before it's gone. Call right now. Email right now. Let's get this moving. Promotions, promotions, promotions. That's what it's all about.